Greetings, my lovely little frost pups, and welcome to my 30 day of drawing video. So, for those who don't know, before I even got my re-debut set up, I was drawing every day for. Well, I've been drawing every day. I plan on going for until the end of the year. But this is my first month of progress on that. Essentially, the sketchbook thing, kind of like what PewDiePie did. That I'll be using Twitter because I posted all my art there, sketches and all. So let's start with before. This is a drawing of mine before I started this challenge for myself. My goal was to get good enough at art to become a professional visual novelist in the future. So this is before. Here's day one of our challenge. Going over when I initially announced it. All the practice. I did a couple of heads. As you can see, I'm very, very rough. I haven't learned much here. Here's day two. Mostly the same for a while. Practicing heads, practicing my circles. Same thing for day three, day four. Day five, we started doing heads from different perspectives. And day six, we started practicing different styles of eyebrows to figure out how I like to do them. Slowly developing my own style for things. On Easter, I did this lovely drawing of some Easter bunny and some Easter eggs. I liked it. I thought it was cute. And I also did this, which is kind of everything I've learned to that point type of drawing. As you can see, it's a tad rough. Day 7, more practicing of heads, lines, circles. Day 8, eyebrows, circles, more lines. Here's when I started doing more digital art for my posts. I made sure to start posting a digital art piece a day as well. This kind of thing came out pretty good for considering the starting point, but obviously it's very rough. My lines are extremely terrible. Day 9 was just more and more of the same. Day 8. I did a 3/4 view head, doing more whites of the eyes, trying to get that a little bit better, have them look a little bit down. I thought this came out pretty good at the time. Here's day 9, where I was practicing more of my heads looking around again. This one I really liked, actually. I thought it came out pretty good. Oh, this is when I was practicing hair for the first time, trying to figure out how to do it. So this is art day 11. Ooh, one of these got turned into a more full picture. This one, I liked all of these. These all came out pretty good. As you can see here, this is that one I was just talking about. Turned into I really like the way this hair looks to this day, honestly. Using blending tools and stuff. Here's what they all ended up looking like when I colored them in. I think it came out pretty good. So this is a style I was going for a while, trying to make it look like a watercolory paintery look. I love the hair in this one. This picture to this day is probably one of my favorites that I've done. I really liked the way this one came out. I was trying the style for a good while. It didn't really work for my visual novels, unfortunately, due to leaving intentional white spacing, causing the background to my characters to look somewhat transparent when I tried putting them onto things, as I learned, unfortunately. See, as you can see, I'm just trying various styles of coloring and stuff. This is when my body, a time when my bodies were going really long. I was trying to use a scale, a head scale. I don't think I used it right at first, anyway. My bodies ended up super long, super distorted. Did not look good. Some of these still came out decently looking, in my opinion. This one I still like to this day. This little country girl here, which was day 13, by the way. Day 14, I actually started doing some character design for one of the visual novels. This is meant to be one of the characters for that eventually. I need to work on it more. Back to some sketches, because I haven't done one in a while. This is me practicing. This is what I did to practice hair, these curvy lines. This one is actually concept art for what you're looking at here. But yeah, ain't it great? Yeah, that did not come out well. As you can see, my initial version of him hat was super freaking long, and I had to fix him. More bodies. I got started doing more full bodies today. This is the scale I was talking about. See how my bodies ended up super long? Such as this one. This one's really long as well. This one's really long, but I really like it for some reason. This particular piece I just really enjoyed drawing. Not so much for this guy. Gal. I don't know what that is, honestly. See, I liked it so much I used it in my schedule that week. Here was me attempting to do a full, circle of three-quarter view thing. It didn't come out right at all. So here's just another super long character. Man, I was going through a phase. More of the scale. That's actually looking a bit more proportional, though, this time. A little bit. Day 19, I started getting a little bit more proportional. This is the first one I ever signed. I really liked the way this looked, especially the hair. For this character, I think the hair is gorgeous. Here's me practicing a different pose, three-quarter view. Start doing that slowly over time. Ooh, this is the first full big drawing with a background that I did. This character just sitting on a bench, she's chilling, looking at the cherry blossoms. Really liked how this came out. It's actually how I figured out that paintery style that I was going for has some drawbacks. Because this character was initially transparent, I had to put a white background carved into underneath her to make her not transparent on the bench. This character right here was one of my favorite hair designs I ever did. But the rest of the body's kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie. This guy, I had a lot of fun drawing. This is the guy dressed up in full armor. I decided to do a more interesting character design other than clothes. I was just wanting to do something unique. I think I did the armor and stuff really well. Unfortunately, the body proportions are still just wonky as all hell. Another one of my favorite hairstyles. This character came out, I feel like, pretty good, actually. I was going for a character that looks like she's staring into your soul, and I think I nailed it. This is when I was starting to experiment more with the cartoonier style than the paintery. See the painter soft colors versus more cell shaded. I still kind of like how I did the bubbles in the hair, but other than that, there's not a whole lot I like about this particular piece. Just me slowly getting better. This is one that I was trying to do an in motion pose. I think it kind of comes off creepy. I do like the skirt in this particular one. trying to do more asymmetrical hairstyles with this. This one was unique. Still on the super long characters, as you can see. Not great. We're on to day 37 now, as far as that's concerned. This character looked really good, and I wish I had finished the sketch. Look at how good her hair looked in the back. Enough said about that one. Oh, this one, I was going for a Death Note vibe. I feel like it came out pretty good, honestly. And that was, I believe, see, this last one was day 27, so 23, 28, 29. Yeah, this should be day 30 right here, and technically I think I did both these on the same day. Yeah, I did. Another one I was going for a Death Note vibe. I really liked the way this came out, too. This one was my favorite one when I was going for the Death Note. Specifically in the hair, the way I did the hair. And then there was this one, which is a nice little pose thing I did to try and just make some more asymmetry. Not just always using the symmetry tool when I'm using digital art. This one, though, I still love this one. I combined, for this particular one, my inspiration comes out clear as day, in my opinion. I hope, anyway. If it was Death Note combined with Madoka Magica. With the hairstyle inspired from Madoka Magica, but the overall look, the paleness of the skin, was like reminiscent of what I remember Death Note looking like. And my friend was able to immediately tell that as well. So I think it looks like the way I wanted it to. But that's my first 30-day progress. I've obviously been doing a lot more since then. These are back from April. We're actually almost done with our 60-day video because of that. But hey, you know what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Farewell, my lovely frost pups. If you liked, leave a like. Bye.